Back our streaming guys, BOCHA is live on eFootball. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വരുന്നത് PES effects. എന്നും ചിരിയോടെ കണ്ണു തൊട്ടാതെ ചെണ്ടൊരു തുമ്പകൊണ്ട് തോണി തുമ്പകൊണ്ട് കണ്ണെഴുത്തിലും ഡിവിഷൻ രണ്ടു വീഴ്ത്തിട്ട് ഇന്ന് ജയിച്ചിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ കളിക്കുന്നൊരു കാര്യമില്ല. രണ്ട് ബോക്സ് ഫ്രീ. പെനാൽറ്റി ഷൂട്ട് ഔട്ട് ഒക്കെ എന്നൊരു ഫൈവ് പ്ലെയറിന് കിട്ടുന്നു. അതങ്ങനെ സംഭവിക്കുള്ളൂ. 10 ദിവസം കുട്ടികളെ തഴുകി ഇന്താ കുട്ടിയാണ്. അങ്ങനെ സംഭവിക്കുള്ളൂ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സേവ് ചെയ്യാത്ത എഴുതിയിരിക്കുന്ന കറക്റ്റ് സേവ്, അതാണ് പ്രശ്നം. നമ്മുടെ ടൈം ശരിയല്ല. ഒരേ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാം. അതിനെ പിടിച്ച നമുക്കിവിടെ മാച്ചാണ് ലോക്കൽ
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Van Basten. And here's Del Piero. Shot could be on. He's found some space. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Darder. Now it's Morishi. And here's Del Piero. Look at the space here. It's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Goes for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Oh, this guy is shooting.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Morishi. Joseph. Oh, that's fabulous. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come...
Shot a goal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Beckham. Joseph. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly. Baresi. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he's decided to go for it. Quality ball. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Del Piero! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Morishi.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Van Basten. It's a good spell of possession, this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for options for movement. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Offside is easily.
Adams. And it's Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Van Basten. And he's decent chance! And one more try! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And he celebrates his 30th goal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinct.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
India clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
India are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
India find a position of real strength now. That is good alertness. Now it's Del Piero. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Del Piero. Here's a chance! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Del Piero! Omar Mascarell. Omar Mascarell going vertical. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Van Dijk clears it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second. Haaland! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Van Basten. He can get that clear. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland has it in a wide position. And Del Piero! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider. And he's there to retrieve it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Has a shot! Oh, what? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Piano.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them.
Random skills cards ആക്കിയിരിക്കട്ടെ നല്ലത്. ഏതിലടിക്കും അടിച്ചോടെങ്കിലും.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Del Piero! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bentancur ploughing through the middle. That's a decent clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Del Piero has a shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish right from the top draw! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India are doing very nicely, thank you. It's Van Basten! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Knocks it out wide, played back in. Now it's Kudus. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kudus goes short.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Tottenham are looking to break at pace.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Shot could be a real chance! And how did he not make it for?
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Xavi Simons clears. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pedro Porro. Out of play for a throw.
അവിടെ ഒരു തടയി ആര് ബൽക്കാം.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Schneider! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pedro Porro. Kudus. And it's Van Basten. Del Piero. Driving. Can he finish? Goal! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
India really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
India have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
നമുക്കെന്താ മറ്റേ ക്ലോസ് ആയിട്ട്
Gray. Kolumuani. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Simons. Xavi Simons showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro. And it's Schneider. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Gray. Kolumuani. So we've reached the hour mark. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Spence. Kolumuani. And Gray. Cannavaro cuts it out. Schneider. Now this could be... It's Van Basten! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Spence. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Romero. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Cruyff. He's gone for goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Valverde. India looking to pass their way through, and he's worked it through. Look at the space, shapes to shoot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So here comes the substitution. Xavi Simons looks to get on the end of this. Spread neatly. Now it's Johnson. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pickford trying to keep this in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Romero. And the referee brings it to a close. India pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show...
Malayalam banner. ഇതാണ് ഇപ്പം നിലവിലുള്ള പ്ലാനിങ്. അതൊക്കെ പൊസിഷൻ അറിയട്ടല്ലേ. റെഡി നാലാൾ കളിക്കട്ടെ നോക്കട്ടെ കളിച്ച് നോക്കാം football coin balance and okay all marked all good നമ്മൾ ഡിവിഷനിലേക്ക് പോകാം ഗൈസ് ചില ഭഗവാനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും കളി ജയിക്കണേ ഇന്നലെ ഫുള്ള് തോൽവിയായിരുന്നു കുറേയെങ്കിലും രണ്ട് നല്ല ടീം തന്നോട്ട് കുറച്ച് മൊത്തം പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണല്ലോ പുതിയ ഖത്തറബിനെ കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട് ഖത്തർ നോക്കണം കരിയർ അടി കൊടുക്കുന്നില്ല സ്ലോ മോഷനാണ് തന്നെ പ്രാങ്കുളത്ത് ചാടിയ തങ്കം ഘടിപ്പിക്കുന്ന റെഡിയായിട്ട് കൊടുത്താൽ മതി ഞാനിപ്പോൾ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം അവിടെ നിൽക്കി അത് സ്റ്റാർട്ടായി കൊടുക്കും നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കും നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കണം വേറെ പഠിപ്പിക്കും
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he finish? Goal! Atalanta! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Atalanta are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got a great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isco clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's David Villa! And he hits the net! 500 goals! 500 goals! Stop everything and remember where you were. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's on it, can he get away? Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Isco. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Villa in with the challenge. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Neymar. Now he's got space here. Cleared away. Valverde. And here's Neymar. He's free, he has got space. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a really well-measured ball. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Isco. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Villa. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Olise. David Villa is onto this. Olise. And he's managed to get free. Yaya Toure going vertical. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
India are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Atalanta get the second half started.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Del Piero. Del Piero making good progress on the right-hand side. And he can clear it away. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And very quickly. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Unbelievable, this whole game.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, another set play. India still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Del Piero. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's nice. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Pressing high and with purpose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Rijkaard.
Atalanta really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Yaya Toure. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass is just off target.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's away! Rijkaard! And Yaya Toure! He's missed, but not by that far. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Easy. Sandal katti paati telepanakal. second half ഒഴിവാക്കി. പട്ടവൊക്കെ മാറും. സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഹാഫ് വേറെ കളിയൊന്നും നമുക്കൊരു വഴിയുണ്ടാവില്ല. അപ്പം സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് നോക്കാം.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful
David Villa, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to play him in. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a little off target.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Villa. Pedri. Oh, super find. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India with the corner. They're first. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back in. Quality ball. Now it's Pele. That is a great pick out. David Villa. Shoots! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's picked out the run. That's really well cleared. Knocks it into space. Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. A well played. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already. And it might grow even wider in this second half. And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now it's Villa.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. Pele. No way through. Threads one in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's one-on-one! Costa Curta gets it clear. Corner then. And that should get the job done. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Van Basten. Oh, such a clever touch. Pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he plays one through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Defending of the desperate variety. No, he is not giving anything away. He's in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. India still have the cards to affect this game. Davids, nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Romario. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Romario. Real chance! It's a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So is this the start of a comeback? Olise. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Plenty to aim at here. It's Schneider! Vardiol gets it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Baresi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
India give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Well, that has not gone well. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the
Fucking.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
India with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Bahrain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know that.
Can he finish? It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one...
He's through! Mbappe! It's hit the upright. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Isco. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a little off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He won't be happy with that one. Davids. Saka gets over and intercepts. Maradona. It's a searching pass. India still this single goal behind. Rodri. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Takes the shot! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's played in. And the finish! No mistake! And they're back in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cannavaro. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Del Piero. Tries to play it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out towards the flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Baresi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Davids. Great vision. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Costa Curta. No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
Right. ഇരുളിന്റെ തീരം സ്ക്വാഡിൽ നില നോക്കുമ്പോൾ സെറ്റ് സ്ക്വാഡാണ്. കളിച്ചോ. $10 ലൂസ്. തൊട്ട് സ്വന്തം തുറന്നടുക്കം തൊട്ടടുത്ത ഗോളടിക്കാൻ മാത്രം.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not
Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the volley. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Casillas claims it. Safe hands.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Iraq with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! And it's a goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And Martinez! It's there! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Iraq get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, they've got it again. And this is Stoichkov. And he's a real chance! Goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable Son Heung-min! Oh, that was no routine save.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider with the clearance. India have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho, and reclaimed it in a trice. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a pretty loose pass. Irwin getting this one clear. Costa Curta clears. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider is there, and he can get that clear. India, different to some extent this half. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Iraq certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, can he finish? No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Tries a shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Beckham. And it's been played through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. Good take, and is he in? And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Played in by Irwin.
Well played and well cleared.
India are looking to go forward now. It's Wilshere! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good. You can never be short of runners into space. And
the shot! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have ourselves a real game here.
India really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Beckham. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's intervened well there. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Desperate defending required here. Irwin with the short one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
കഴിവേറി
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Serginho. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. Driving forward. Wilshere. Good, strong midfield running here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's come loose. Can he finish? Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that
ഞാൻ
was
വിളിച്ചപ്പോ
very
നീ അവിടെ
kind of him to
മറ്റേ മാച്ച്
oblige
തുടങ്ങി
so
മറ്റേ
early.
കിട്ടി
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, what has happened here? So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. He's having a shot! Stoichkov. India have the chance to go the other way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini cuts out the pass. Foden. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly on. And a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wilshere. Now it's Schneider. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he gets rid in a hurry. Costa Curta. And it's Wilshere. To Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Jordi Alba. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. He has found the way through. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Bouten, and the counter is on. India, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ronaldinho. Schneider. And he's gone direct here. Threads one in. Baresi. And it's Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Davids is flagged offside. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for options for movement. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge. Davids. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Beckham. Poor a bust challenge. Foden. And that's been won straight back. And they've got rid. Davids. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good run down the left. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
India have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Wilshere. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
They'll have one final crack at it. Van Basten! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And this is Lewis. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen...
என்று காலை மச்சான் துடிச்சு மச்சான் சிரிப்பு கருக்குள்ள மாறி வச்ச என்னக்குள்ள கண்ணு வச்ச
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Here comes the cross. Tries to pass it through. Perez is wide and looking to get onto this. Perez! Cleared without complication. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been huge.
Oh, what has happened? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far. Well read, nice interception. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
ഈ മാച്ച് കഴിയട്ടെ പുറകിലേക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ചിലുണ്ട് വരും.
India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids. Beckham. And that's been slipped through. Goes for a shot!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Stoichkov deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
ഞാൻ നോബാണ്. അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല ബ്രോ. ഞാൻ ഐ ആം ഓൾസോ നോബ്.
He's found a way through. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Stoichkov! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He's having a shot! And
കണ്ടല്ലോ
a
ഗോളൊന്നും
terrific
അടിക്കാൻ
save
പറ്റില്ല.
from the keeper.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India have their second corner now. Beckham! Oh, the ball. It's come back out to him. And again. They want to be quick to recover this. Same
എൻ്റെ
again,
കുട്ട.
same outcome.
India really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He's in a good position. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's had a hit.
ഹൈഷ്.
And that is wildly off target.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
അവിടെ പോകാനും മതി.
This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
India ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Romario, and Romario! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
എന്ത് പറയാനാ ബ്രോ, ഗോള് കയറണ്ടേ. കുട്ടം വരും കളി.
Serginho. Now it's Romario. Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Baresi. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
കയറിയതാണ്.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
It's played through for him. And Romario! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham standing over it.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away!
ഡേവിഡ്
And
ബെക്ഹാം.
the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
ശരി.
India grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
റൊണാൾഡോനിട്ട് അടി തന്നെ കുട്ടനാട്ടി. ഒറ്റ മിനിറ്റ് കൂടെ ഇവനൊന്ന് മാറ്റിട്ട് ആളുണ്ട്.
Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Al-Ittihad have it back and can go again. Perez is in a really good position out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. Wilshere. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! It's run, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Now it's Kukchu, and the shot's on here. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's Wilshire!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes to add. And that could set him on his way. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
മത്സരം ജയിച്ചിട്ടേ പോകുള്ളൂ. തുടിക്കുന്നെ പിറന്ത മുട്ടക്കറി മുട്ട വേണം സുട്ടുമണി കുട്ട. കാശ് വേണ്ട. Goal poacher.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud. Musiala! Goal! Al-Ittihad! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked
Okay.
his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done
Sorry, bro,
that so often.
കേട്ടോ.
So, a breakthrough already. Raul, he's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Plays a sharp little ball here, and that's been slipped through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Raul tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Casillas claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a cute ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can he find a finish? Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a throw.
കെട്ടിച്ചിട്ടവിടെ ബോൾ.
Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's gone looking for safety. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He won't be happy with that one. Rosicki powering forward. It's Rosicki! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, played right into his path. He's had a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Musiala! And the keeper threw out a limb. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ødegaard. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. India come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Davids. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Just eases him off the ball. And they've got rid. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Perez. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's shot, surely! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Marmoush gets through on his own. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Marmoush. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's superb. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pepe cuts out the pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he latch onto this? Olise. No, again there's no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Perez. And the volley. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Shoots! Fantastic from Olise! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get it through? That's a decent clearance. Now it's Kukçu. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ambitious ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit...
And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. That's that, the end. India suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor shot.
കുട്ടാൻ പോകാൻ ഒരു വഴിയും കാണുന്നില്ല. കുട്ടാൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. നോക്കി കളിക്കണം. ഇன்று നാളെ ചന്തം കളിരും കുട്ടുമഴ കുട്ടുവിട്ട കൊട്ടിക്കൊട്ടും.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage.
Good chance here!
Oh, goal.
Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Al Ittihad have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Beckham! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Al Ittihad are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him. He's through, he's had a shot! Goal! Al Ittihad! Al Ittihad take the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
No, that's been intercepted. Danger averted for now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So that's 2 now without reply. And he's had a hit! It's hit the crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
That has been slung wide. And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Davids. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Beckham. Serginho.
Such good technique. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's on it, can he get... Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
India really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And a shot! Oh, nearly, nearly. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, there's the clearance. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Van Basten. Well, that has not gone well. Baresi. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. India looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
India still have the cards to affect this game. Looking for a runner. Back into the middle. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at... And he shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So is this the start of a comeback? Davids. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's found a way through. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. It could be in here. India needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Perez has got himself a free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's not going to reach. Oh, easy pickings there. Taken back almost at once. Raul. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Perez looking to get on the end of this. Wilshere. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession. Oh, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. Perez, who's set up one goal so far.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Shot a goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities.